something they have never, ever, ever done in this way before. So that's your first clue. But also, I want to introduce you to Ralph Pallarino, who is a former restaurateur. He is a chef. The meat and the beef that he chooses to serve to his family is Kansas City Steak Company because the taste is absolutely delicious. So first of all, hello, sir.
Hello,
how are you? Nice to see you too.
Very excited to be here.
We're getting ready for Memorial Day.
Yes, we are.
Weekend. And it is a weekend where we celebrate by opening up the barbecues. It is the unofficial start to summer. And so when we take a look at the wonderful things that Kansas City Steak Company brings to us here, these are not just generic hamburgers. These are called steak burgers. And you get a set of 12 or 24. The one that you're looking at there looks like the cheddar bacon.
Yep.
So you get a choice of flavors in your 12 or 24. If you're going for the set of 12, go for classic that you season yourself, but it does come with the seasoning. You can do all cheddar bacon or all Vidalia onion, but I believe if you go for that set of 24, you can mix and match your flavors, which you can even lock into auto delivery if you want. And by the way, if you bundle your offers together to get that set of 24, it's the most affordable way to do it because it's a buy more, save more of $11. So your burgers come down to $3.29 a piece. And then ask about the auto delivery so you can get that coming every 90 days for one full year. But let's talk about, before we do flavors, let's talk about the beef. What's special about the beef?
Yeah, so, Kansas City Steaks, it's known for restaurant quality steaks. So a couple years ago, we decided, you know what? We want to make the best burgers that you have. And what's kind of cool is these days, burgers are very trendy. And, top chefs are putting real steaks inside their burgers, which is very hard to find on your own if you go to a grocery store.
And also, if you go to one of those restaurants, that's going to be a really expensive burger when you sit down.
Exactly. So we decided, we're going to take all the great steak trimmings, your ribeyes, your sirloins, your tenderloins, and put them inside a burger, make them available to the public, and they're good to go. And they're free, we flash freeze them at the peak of their freshness.
Right.
So they come in your house frozen. You take them out of the refrigerator, little cool water, and they're ready to go. So for Memorial Day especially, you don't have to go out, get the meat, season it, put it together, form the patties. This is as good as it gets. And you see the cheddar and the bacon.
So this is one of our choices. This is a cheddar bacon.
Cheddar bacon.
So, and I know that when we've talked about steak burgers before, one of the things you like to say about this particular flavor is that the cheddar and the bacon have been chosen specifically to highlight the beef, but not overpower it.
No. And we use a mellow cheddar and kind of like a mellow bacon. So, we talk about our steaks are coarse. So we use a coarsely ground meat. What that means is, me and you always talk about that, is it makes flavor packets. So now you got all these nooks and crannies if you look at it, and the cheddar and the bacon hides in those little packets, and then you bite into them and they just jump right out.
So can I have a little bite of that one,
absolutely,
please?
yeah, look at that. Wow.
Look at how juicy that is, by the way. And the great thing about doing the cheddar bacon one together is that if you want to go for that one, you're getting cheddar and bacon in every single bite, which I think is really important because then you don't even have to put any toppings on it.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it so much easier just to grab and go and put them on the grill.
It's so creamy.
Right.
And then the bacon actually adds a little bit more depth to the flavor of the already delicious steak trimmings that you're getting in this burger. So let me let you know what is available. Now, if you want, which one was that? The 12 count, okay. And cheddar bacon, 200 left. Vidalia onion, 200. And in the classic, 500. Now, in the 24 count, if you want all cheddar bacon, 3 dozen remain there. If you want the classic with the cheddar combination, 4 dozen. Classic with the Vidalia onion, 3 dozen remaining. All classic, 5 dozen. And then the Vidalia onion, so all of it Vidalia, 5 dozen. So you can see we don't have a lot of any specific combination to go around. And if you want the Vidalia onion with the cheddar bacon, 2 dozen to go around, and that is it. So if you wait after today, if you want this for Memorial Day weekend, I cannot necessarily say that it's going to be available for you. So cheddar bacon, amazing. That's a crowd pleaser. What's our next one?
Okay, so now we have the Vidalia onion. Vidalia from Georgia. So this is like the real deal Vidalia onion. And what we do is we put it inside the burger, and it's just subtly sweet, and it accents that meat. And again, it really saves you that guesswork to have to go over, buy some onions, saute them up, and put them on your burger.
And then you're not even necessarily getting the Vidalia onions.
Yeah, and a lot of times, you know, it's like a nice chef tip is they'll cook the burger
so
on top.
sweet.
I know. You ever see a burger on top of onions? And what happens is the onions kind of permeate through the steak.
Yes.
We've done that. We've actually put them in the steak, so now when they cooks, it cooks together.
It cooks together, and it's delicate, and it's one of the sweetest onions on the planet. So it's not going to be super strong, highlighting the taste of the meat, like we just talked about.
Right.
But then, of course, we have the classic.
Yes.
And you are getting your steak seasoning, your steak and hamburger seasoning, or steak burger, I should say, seasoning to come along with it.
Yep.
But you can use your own special blend if you want to.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times, you know, we talk about barbecues. So what we do is we have all the 3 burgers on there, and then we have toppings. So barbecue sauce. I love like a teriyaki burger. That's fun. And what I did here for you is, you know, a lot of times people don't want the carbs.
That's me.
But they want the burger.
I want the burger, and I do high protein, but I don't necessarily want to walk around with like a fork and a knife trying to put it down to cut it up that way.
Right. So here's what we do. We just kind of put that on here. And, you know, if you're at a barbecue, you make it fancy. So people don't feel bad about not having the burger bun. You
Right.
know? So, yeah, you just get some bib lettuce, little tomatoes, little onions. And then this is your salad / burger. Look at that. Now,
And then you wrap the bib lettuce around the burger,
Yeah.
and that's how you hold it. That is a protein-style burger, my friends.
Yeah, look at that.
And by the way, not only is that super pretty, but you'll be the trendiest person at the party. And I have to let you know where we are with some of our flavor combinations. So in the 12 count, in the cheddar bacon, 150 remain. The Vidalia onion, 175. Classic, 500 to go around, and that's it. And then in the 24 count, the all cheddar bacon, a dozen remain, and that's it. Classic with the cheddar bacon, fewer than 3 dozen. Classic with Vidalia onion, 2 dozen. All classic, 4 dozen. Vidalia onion and cheddar bacon sold out. That one is officially gone. And then the all Vidalia onion, 2 dozen. So you can see, again, one has already sold out. We have very few remaining in a lot of the other combinations. So if you're looking to get one of the combo offers, go for it, but lock it into auto delivery. With that buy more, save more, not only to save your money, but also lock in those 3 easy payments every 90 days for 1 full year. For the 24 count, it's $3.29 a burger for steak trimmings in this burger. My friend, thank you so much.
thank you.
Good to see you. And then stay with us because we have, actually have the second food item up in the show. But this is what we're talking about right now. So come on over with me to take a journey with Annabelle's Kitchen. And you may have